Hello from SeaWorld. So I'm at SeaWorld to continue a challenge that I've done throughout several theme parks around Florida. I'm having a random toy determine my day at the theme park. Today, I am having, appropriately, I think, a little fishing game decide what I do at SeaWorld. So how this is going to work is that I have this magnetic wind-up fishing game, and inside of all of these little fish's mouths, and I have the rods down there, I'm going to put these options. I had to be a little bit brief with these, but all of these potential ways of how I'm going to spend my day and or money at SeaWorld. So I have ride a ride with the shortest wait, go to the nearest aquarium, eat lunch, ride the nearest ride, get a souvenir greater than $10, get a souvenir less than $10, try a new drink, and try a new snack. So I'm going to take those and fold them up, open this up, and put them in the fish's mouths. Okay, so I'm heading to the park entrance. I have all of my little options there folded up and all of the fish, and it's all randomized, and I'm going to put them in the fish and then put them into the game. So I made it inside the park, and somehow all of the pieces of paper that I wrote on did not blow away in the wind, and I put them into the little fish. There, now I can randomly just put the fish inside of my larger fish here, and then I can get out my little rod, and I can finally get started here with my challenge at SeaWorld. This usually takes a little while to get this going, but I'm ready for it. Okay, so I'm winding this up right now, and I'd very much like my camera to not fall into the water. Okay, this is doable. I have no idea what any of these are, so... Okay, so I'm doing this one. I just gotta see if I can get it out of here. And if I can just get this tiny little piece of paper to open up. Okay, I am getting a new drink. So I'm going to admit that I had a little bit of an oopsie moment. I held up the game to take a thumbnail of it with the lighthouse, and oh my god. I guess I tilted it too much and I lost a couple fish in the water. I was so careful and I just wasn't thinking. And I presume, I hope that there's like a really good filtration system here. I presume that people drop stuff in this all the time, but I honestly feel pretty terrible about it. I don't know if you can see them down there, but I lost the bluefish, actually, that I just fished, so that's sort of convenient, but I lost a little pink fish down there, and I don't even know what that one would have been. And yeah, I'm not too happy about that, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. Okay, so I'm heading into the park now to get a drink. Where? I don't know. I could head into like the coffee place over here. That's a possibility. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. So they would just have coffee in there, and I think I'm not necessarily feeling coffee. I still feel so bad about that. I don't think I endangered any particular habitat or any animal choking hazard, but at the very least I littered, and I'm not feeling great about that. So I'm heading to the Flamecraft bar, I think, just to go and get a drink. The Flamecraft bar is on the other side of the Seafire Grill. There used to be a trail here, which there is no longer, or just a path to get over here to the bridge. Let's see, I could totally get a cocktail, right? I don't have to get like a beer or anything. That looks really cool, the vodka blueberry lemonade. Although the Flamecraft Breeze, that seems iconic. I also have a classic margarita and a tropical hurricane. Those are just like the cocktails, and then I guess as frozen options, they have a Miami Vice, a pina colada, and then a strawberry daiquiri. So this is what I got over here at the Flamecraft bar, which is absolutely beautiful. This is the Flamecraft Breeze, which is Bacardi Superior rum, vodka, blue curacao, triple sec, grenadine, orange, and pineapple juices. And that is just, that's incredible. So this is just absolutely delicious, and now I'm trying to find a quiet spot to use my game where I won't be a environmental or maintenance hazard. I think I'm going to try to go over to the Sky Tower over there, which is usually open, even if the Sky Tower is closed, but I guess I'll find out. Okay, I take it back. I'm just going to do it over here because that's a bit of a walk away, and I need to optimize my time because SeaWorld closes at 6 p.m. tonight, which is kind of crazy. All right, so I have to twist that to just get it going. I'm just going to hover over this and just see what I pick up, if anything. Anybody? The fish aren't biting today. Okay, I had to be intentional with it. The magnets are not that strong, I guess. So what am I doing now? I am riding a ride with the shortest wait time. So this is actually sort of interesting. There happen to be a lot of rides that are the shortest wait time in the park, including Pipeline, Elmo's Choo Choo Train, Icebreaker, Mako, Manta, Slimy Slider, Sunny Day Carousel, and Super Grover's Boxcar Derby, all being a 5-minute wait. So what I think I'm going to do is just ride the closest ride, which I think happens to be Pipeline. So I'm heading back where I came from, essentially over by Flamecraft Bar, and then over to Pipeline around the corner. This just happens to work out really well, and I'm so excited. I don't know if it's going to be a true 5-minute wait, but I'm about to find out. Of course, passing by all of the Hallow Scream Scare Zone props and sets. Out of context, this is also random and weird to be over here, but also, I guess, somewhat thematic, right? Okay, time to see if it's a real 5-minute wait. I don't see a lot of people in line, so that's good. Do I need to put my stuff into a locker or should I just bring it with me? All right, so I'm getting in line for pipeline right now. I'm on my GoPro currently, and there is not that long of a wait. It just stops at the bottom of the stairs up here. I've made it to the platform here, so I'll be on the next ride vehicle here in just a minute. That did not take very long at all. Woo! Yeah! Oh, that was some air time! Oh my god! Whoa! Feet are leaving the ground right now. Oh my god! That was fun. Oh my god. So adrenaline inducing. How cool. Alright, heading back to the locker to continue my challenge. I don't have a lot of time left. This is sort of interesting because I cannot go this way over here because they're Hello Scream barriers, so I guess I have to turn around. But I could probably go back there and at least find out what I'm doing next. It seems like sort of a quiet location to do that. So I'm setting this up on this little bench over here, and I don't have too much time left, so I have to be quick. All right, I've wound it up. Should I go for the one that I haven't gone yet? For the color? I'm gonna go for the green. I guess I'll go for this one. Okay. What am I doing next in the remaining time that I have inside the park? I am getting a new snack. Okay, so it looks like in terms of snack options that I have, I think I have to go back to the front of the park. It seems like a lot of the quick service options are currently closed. Try to look into some random options sort of over here back towards Mako, but it seems like they close early. So I'm heading to the front of the park. I think that's my best option to get some sort of a sweet snack. Even though I'm feeling somewhat savory, I could possibly stop here, but I already stopped over here just to show what they have. Over here though, they have a signature sampler, which is nacho supreme, buffalo wings, chicken quesadilla, ranch blue cheese dip. It's a little bit more than a snack. But then they have those individually, it looks like. Oh God. See, that does look good, but I already stopped over here. I don't think I can stop again. All right, so I think I changed my mind. I'm heading inside at least the Sea Fire Grill, which I think is different than the Flamecraft Bar, which this is mostly contingent on if they have mozzarella sticks. They have cupcakes and cakes and cookies, fruits, salads, wraps, and then chicken sandwiches, chicken fingers, fries, mozzarella sticks, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, so many options. So I came outside. These are my mozzarella sticks, and I'm going to eat these while I continue my game because I don't have a lot of time left. All right, I have to wind it up really well. I'm probably shaking the camera a little bit. I don't really know who I'm going for this time. I'm gonna go for the pink fish. Okay, what am I doing now in the remaining time that I have? I'm going to the nearest aquarium. I guess the nearest aquarium is the Dolphin Nursery, if that's considered an aquarium. These are also really good, by the way, and I don't normally like mozzarella sticks. Okay, so according to the park map, it is indeed the Dolphin Nursery because I am all the way over here by the Sea Fire Grill, and the Dolphin Nursery is pretty much right next to me. And then there's the Manta Aquarium, but this is a little bit closer. This is the Dolphin Nursery just right in front of me, so that's pretty convenient, right? So this is the Dolphin Nursery. The park closes in about 15 minutes. I think I probably have time to maybe do one more activity. It depends. I think I can go down here. There's this little alcove right here. And there's a dolphin right there just swimming by. This is so cool. I don't think I've ever taken advantage of this before. Look at these dolphins. One of the more popular spots is going to be over here by like the window or the glass wall that you pass by. But this is still pretty neat, right? Yay. I'm so glad that I did this. So that's where I was, over there in one of those windows. They just closed that section because the park is closing soon. But this portion of the encounter is still open. You can do encounters over here as well, like in person, little dolphin encounters, but this is a very popular glass wall over here. Okay, but I think I'm going to try to do one more activity before the park closes in a little less than 15 minutes, so I'm setting up right over here. There's the dolphin encounter back over there, which is pretty popular now. Okay, so depending on what I get, we'll see if I have time to do it. Just gonna go for this yellow one. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's hard to get them out of there. Am I riding anything? Am I eating something? Am I buying something? Riding the nearest ride. Oh my god. What is that, manta? So it's definitely manta. I have about 5 minutes to make it over there, and I have to finish my cheese sticks along the way. What an adventure it is today. So I just turned the corner. This is a fun little fall photo opportunity in front of the SeaWorld logo, but I have to rent a locker. Oh my God, do I have time for this? My mouth is full of mozzarella stick right now. I presume that it's still running right now and I can get in line. This challenge really kept me to this side of the park. Like, I didn't even go to the back of the park at all. All right, I'm getting in line with like 2 minutes to spare. It's posting a 15-minute wait at the moment. That was like incredibly lucky. Hopefully it's like a minimal, very minimal wait time. It just went by. There it is over there, and it's about to come by over here next to the waterfall. That's pretty cool. This line is just so impressive. I'm loading on the other side than I did the other day. Oh my God, there's nobody else in line. There's some people in line. I'll ride in the very, very back. I was going to be in the final train, but they put everybody on to this train, so this is the final train of the night. Oh God, so I'm not in the last row, but I'm pretty close. The park is closed now, so I just barely made it in line. Woo! I'm gonna be feeling those mozzarella sticks. Woo! Okay, here's the worst part. Okay. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Look at all that happening there. Look at those footers for coaster track. Oh my God. Oh, you can totally see all of this right now, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, I got wet. That's cool. Oh, spinning. Oh, Lord have mercy. And there it is. I've been saying that a lot. Lord have mercy. What is that? Is that my mother? So presumably, yay. Oh God, we don't have to wait for like 5 minutes while the train in front of us leaves, because we are the final train. Right up here is where I would normally load on to Manta, so it was sort of cool to go to the other side for the first time in a while. Not that it has any difference whatsoever, but it's just nice to do different things every once in a while. When they closed the park, they absolutely closed the park. They were like, this is the final train of the night, and they just squished everybody onto the ride. But it was still fun, and I got to see a little bit of the construction over there using my GoPro. Yay! So as far as what I did not get to do, I didn't purchase a souvenir either more or less than $10, and then I did not have a lunch. So as far as variety, I got to do sort of a lot in a very limited amount of time and portion of the park that I was in. I think I might have fudged the dolphin encounter maybe a little bit just to squeeze in one more activity, but it was still cool. I still got to go see it. So now I'm heading out of SeaWorld and back to the parking lot after just being here for like 2 hours. And I'm going to see if my little fish are still over here enjoying their new home, or if they've been hopefully collected by some sort of a filter. So first I didn't see them, so I got a little excited, but if I move a little bit further on down, there they are, right down there, my little fish. Maybe somebody will scuba dive and find them and find the hidden message inside and be very confused at some point, or hopefully they'll just be naturally cleaned up by whatever filtration system this area has out here, because it is very clean, so it has to be maintained right. I'm just trying to not feel terrible. What's not worse by any means, but what also sort of stinks is that I did not even get the thumbnail, so I'm going to have to maybe like Photoshop some sort of a thumbnail. So if you've made it to this point in the video, you can let me know that I'm a thumbnail liar. I'm trying to stand a little bit farther away from the water because I'm paranoid now, but that was my afternoon at SeaWorld, determined by this tiny little fishing game with little objectives and activities written on pieces of paper and then stuffed inside the fish's mouths that I would then use a magnetized lure reel to fish for these fish and decide what I did. And it was fun. It was successful. And again, I sort of did a lot, and I wish that I'd gotten to go to other portions of the park maybe a little bit more. I wish that I had more time, but the park closes very early today. But I still had a good time, and it's always fun to do these sorts of challenges with like the intention that they could be more successful than they are, but it's always just neat to see if it is successful, and this one sort of was. And I don't know, who knows what I could have done if I hadn't dumped some of them into the water. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a good day, and goodbye.